say like
Chris,
one.
Chris.
Hi,
Ooh.
Chris. How are you doing? This is Roy at the corporate office.
Okay.
We've got some problems with your computer systems there. Are you familiar with your computer systems, sir?
For the most part.
All right, great. Do you know where the central computer system is in the store?
Yeah, but it's unaccessible right now
All right.
in the office, and it's locked.
The office is locked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. Well, what I'm going to need is I'm going to need to get your store manager's name and phone number so I can contact him.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Hurry up. Now I'm sorry? Great. Now we also had a little problem with the coolers. We've been monitoring those. The temperature isn't correct. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of the problems with the cooler?
It should be fine.
All right. Now, what I'm going to need you to do, because the temperature seems to be getting too high there, what we're monitoring on the coolers, do you have an ice machine at the establishment, sir?
Outside, besides on the fountain machines.
I mean, well, yeah, the bags of ice. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's outside.
All right. Well, can you open that up? And what I need you to do is bring the bags of ice in and put them in the cooler.
Why is that?
To lower the temperature there, sir, because the temperature is getting too high.
Well, the temperature is reading 39 right now.
Well, that's not what our sensors are reading. Our sensors are reading it's 49.
That's impossible.
That is not impossible, sir. Your sensors are faulty.
Okay. Well, if I put bags of ice in here, they're gonna melt.
Right, but it will lower the temperature to the correct point, is what I'm saying. I need you to move all the bags of ice from the ice machine into the cooler.
Okay, I can't do that.
Well, I'm going to need you to do that.
Then I'm going to lose all that ice.
Well, I'm going to need you to do that.
Can you call my manager?
I can certainly try, but this is. I mean, Do you think I'm making this up? I'm out here in the middle of the night where I don't want to be, calling you your idiotic office at this time of night. Do you really think?
We've had a lot of weird phone calls like this.
Well, this isn't a weird phone call, sir. I'm calling from the corporate office. This is not some weird dumbass prank. I am in my office in the middle of the night where I don't want to be because your office has a problem. Okay? So what I need you to do is go out, open up that ice machine, and get those bags of ice and put them in the cooler now.
Well, could you please call my manager?
No,
and
I
talk
need
to
you
him
to
about
do
it.
this. I need you to do this right now because it's an issue, or we will lose a lot of product. Do you know how much dairy costs, sir?
What?
Do you know how much dairy costs? All the dairy products in the cooler, the milk, the eggs, all that stuff. Do you know how much that costs the company if it goes bad? I need you to get those bags of ice in there now.
Well, I need you to please call my manager. Because he said if we had any calls like this, to please call him.
I will call your manager, but I also need you to start moving the bags of ice. This is an imperative.
What I'm telling you, sir, is I can't do that.
Why can't you do that? Are you incapable of that? Are your legs broken?
No, my legs work just fine.
Well, then your legs will work just fine moving the bags of ice into the cooler.
Will you please just call my manager?
You are starting to very irritate me, sir.
Yeah, so is this phone call. Because we've been having a lot of prank phone calls. And of course, they would say
sound
that
like a prank phone call? Do I sound like a prank phone call, sir?
I don't know. 'Cause, We've had a lot of weird calls like this lately. My manager had warned me of.
And
I have no caller ID, so I have no idea to tell who's actually calling me.
I'm telling you, I'm calling from the corporate office, and I need you to get those bags of ice into the cooler.
Anyone could be saying that.
Are you calling me a liar, sir?
Would you please just call my manager?
Are you calling me a liar, sir?
No, I'm not.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Hi. Hello. Hi, this is Dave. I'm Roy's supervisor. I've been listening in on the call. For your reference, this call's ID is 529. I've been listening in, and basically what's going on here is for refrigerator A3 has the solvent that cools the freezer is broken. So we need to throw some ice into the refrigerator, the freezer, so that it cools the product, because we're losing $10 of ice, but we're saving $500 of product.
In which one?
We are reading A3, so it should be the ones with the coffee and alcohol in it, is what we're reading here on our product list.
And it says it's at what temperature?
It says it as at 49 Fahrenheit.
Because I'm looking at the thermostat right now, and it says 39.
Well, the thermostat must be faulty or something, sir. Because we were reading it at 49, and ours are not mercury-based. They're electronically based, so they know a lot better than a mercury-based, because mercury can go bad.
Could you just call my manager, please?
Sir, we don't have the time to call your manager, because if we lose product, then it's on.
I have a lot of stuff.
Sir, well, just take the bag of ice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Take the bag of ice. Just throw it in the freezer. We'll be good. That's all we need you to do. We'll get the manager on the phone, but we really need this done now. If we do this, we're in danger of losing all that product and or making our customers sick. I'm sorry, can I get your name again?
Chris.
Chris. And your last name, sir?
I would rather not give you that information.
Well, I need to write it down for my report.
Well, until... then would you please ask my manager that information? Because I don't feel comfortable giving it out to someone over the phone.
If you don't feel comfortable, just put Chris reprimanded for not following orders.
I don't understand what you're wanting me to do.
Roy, can you explain it to him?
I tried explaining it to him, but he's like he's worse than a lobotomized chimp, which I suggested we replace all of them with.
Talk to my manager, because that's some inappropriate information. I just would rather not be called a lobotomized chimp.
Well, no, I said you were worse than a lobotomized chimp, sir.
Okay, then call my manager.
Great.
Goodbye.
So